What is up, gamers? Today we have a solo raid guide for Clown, and why are we doing this? Because somebody requested it. Shout out, I am Remy. This one's for you, baby. All right, we hopping in. Gate 1. Pretty much all you would bring is health potions, and you can bring whirlwind grenades if you have low stagger, because he does this. He does a stagger check. He'll do 2 of these throughout the fight. The only thing you have to look out for is this gigantic purple shield. And the purple shield will either show up in front of him, behind him, or both. And you do not want to attack that shield. So stand on his side whenever he starts it. You'll always be safe. This reflects damage back at you. But all you do, crank out some stagger. Easy as that. Simple as that. All right, so the next mech. What do we got here? Okay, this is corners. This one, I had to run this a few times to try and figure out the best way to go about explaining this. The way the mech works is that the clown will summon 4 copies of himself in the corner of the map. But you can't go see all 4 clones yourself. Normally this is a team mechanic. One person goes to each clone in order to see it. The clones will do one of 2 things. They'll do finger guns, little shooter McGavin, and like confetti will shoot out, or they'll make hearts with their hands. And 3 of them will do the exact same thing, either finger guns or hearts. You're trying to find the one that's different, not like the other girls, all right? You want to find the one that is unique, and you want to just look at that clone. That's the mech. Find the one that's different, look at it. You don't have to be far, you don't have to be close to it. You can be far, just look at it. That's all you need to do. So what I think is the best strategy for solo mode is position yourself so you can see 2 of the clones, and you'll see here. So he starts, I'm gonna run up. You can see 2 here. There's 2 on the bottom as well. And I think what they did for solo mode to make this easier is there's like these little shapes, these little symbols that come off the clown. I'll show you in a second. So you see these hearts that are already like falling off the clown. I think that's what they added for solo mode to make this easier. And you'll see what he's gonna do. He's gonna make a heart. So heart there, heart there. We're gonna run down, and then I noticed there's hearts on this guy too. Let me move this real quick. Boop. See hearts on this guy? So I kept running, and then on this other guy I saw stars. So I'm assuming that's the way they did it. That's the way that you can differentiate. So try and see 2 right off the bat with your screen, and then run below and try and just find the stars or the hearts coming off the clown. That way you know which one to look at. So I just look at him. He'll turn around, do an attack. Good to go. Safe. Back to the fight. All right, next mech. What do we got here? I think this is what the Simon Says thing. Yeah. All right. You turn into a clown. You got a little symbol over your head. Just stand on the shape that matches the card above your head. You're going to do 4 rounds of either copying what the clown does or doing anything but what the clown's doing. And the way you can tell is if he's looking at you, you're going to do the same thing he does. So he hits the flex, the one arm. If he's looking right at you, you do the same exact thing. If he turns his back to you, you can press any button except the one he's doing. So let's see. What do you got for us, big boy? Clap your hands, clap your hands. All right, he looked away. I cannot do this. So I can press anything but on my key, it's W. These are not fixed, by the way, depending on what shape you are on. We'll randomize the order of the Q, W, E, and R buttons. But that's how the mech works. That's all you do. 4 rounds. That's 1. All right, there's the one arm. I got to copy him. Little sip of coffee here. He's doing it again, but his back toward me. So I have to do anything but the one arm. What you got, baby? And one arm again. All right, man. That's the mech. Easy. The last one, I believe, is what? The roulette wheel? Yeah. Baby roulette. All right. So you're going to do 3 rounds of this. And you'll see you get a card over your head, and it'll change in between rounds. But all you do is find the tile that matches yours, and you'll notice every single card has 2 variations. Stripes or no stripes. It'll match your card. I've got no stripes right above my head there. Clubs. Boom. That's one round. Next round, what's it going to be? Clubs again. Okay. So I just find clubs. There it is. Round 3. There we go. We got to change that time. Spade. No stripes. Boom. Now you run off of it because you see this, it's going to explode. So just stay away from it. You're done with the mech. You guys are great. That's gate 1. Easy. Gate 2. I would suggest you guys bring time stops because this gate can be a little tricky, very difficult when you're learning it because it teaches you how to pay attention to multiple things at once. You'll see as you play, you're fighting the little guy, but the big guy is trying to knock you off doing attacks as well. So, all right, let's hop in here. Gate 2. The first thing this guy does is you'll see he'll jump to one side of the map. After you do some damage to him, it'll be after this laser attack here. And that's when it summons the big guy. When he does this, by the way, if you notice fast enough, you can just run to the other side because he's going to swing across and you can just be ready to beat him up. So this big guy does attacks, little guy does attacks. This is the hard part about this gate. So here's a great example. I wanted to show you guys something. The little guy will do yellow attacks, right? But they push you back. They don't knock you off. The big guy, he's also doing a series of yellow attacks. This is a triple hammer slam. You'll see there's a circle here. He does a circle here. Then he'll do a circle over here. Those will knock you off the map. So if you have to pick between what to get hit by the little guy's attack. If it's the yellow circles. Obviously, if you can dodge it all, dodge it all. Worst case scenario, if you're going to get hit by the big guy's attack, just use a time stop. It'll prevent you from getting knocked off. I just wanted you guys to be able to differentiate that stuff. All right, the first mech, he's going to make you go to these colored circles on the side of the map. You see he teleports right to the middle, and then he'll jump off. You'll get a symbol above your head. In solo mode, you're just going to go to the same color that matches your symbol. So let's see here. There's 3 blues, 1 red way over here. I'm running over there to the red. I'm just going to stand in that circle. You want to keep your back away from him because he does a Medusa at the very start of the mech. I can show you guys again real quick. So the big clown does like they call it Medusa in this game. Don't look at him. So right now, Medusa's coming out. I auto-attacked away or else I'd get feared. There you go. All you do is stand in the same circle that matches your color. You're done. All right. Next mech is cards. He pulls out this little doll and stabs it a few times. And what he's going to do is he's going to summon a series of cards. So there's 7 total. And he will, the big guy has a gigantic hammer. And he's going to try and hit you 3 different times. The purpose of this little mini game is to find whatever card has a picture of the clown on it. So 6 of the clowns, the cards are going to be blank, completely white. One of them has a clown image on it. And you want him to slam his hammer on the card with the clown on it. So what people do, 7 cards, 3 slams, a surefire way to make sure you can figure it out is by doing the following. You can stand on this card over here, the 2nd card, or this card over here, the 6th card, to make him slam it. Because it will knock over this card that he hits plus the 2 neighboring. So let's say I'm going to start over here at the 6th card. It'll flip over 7, 6, and 5. If they're all blank, I can run over here to the 2 card. The 2nd hammer slam reveals 1, 2, and 3. If they're all blank, there's only 1 card left. So the last slam, you can just sit right here in the middle. You know that's the one. And the timing for this, you'll see, is target goes on you, stand on the card, just watch the big guy, and as soon as he moves, you're free to get out of there. So you'll see, boom, he just moved. I can leave now. Flipped over, we got lucky. The very first card we picked was the one. And just to be clear, if people are struggling with something on this, even though, let's say he hit this card that I'm standing on right now, but we saw these two flip for a second and we saw that the clown was here, we still have to make him hit that card directly. So for the second slam, I would go stand on this. Even though I know it's there, I just saw it kind of flip for a second, you have to make sure the hammer hits it in order to actually cancel the mech, be done with it, complete it. So boom, he hits it, the clown's stunned, you just get a nice little DPS window to beat him up. Okay, this is the maze. This is a fun little mechanic, and it's one of the ones where, you know, these are normally team mechs, but they made it solo friendly. And how this works is you will have to break this little thing in the middle, and your screen will zoom out. All right, now you can see the whole map, and I have a little symbol under me. It'll be one of the card symbols. I have clubs again. I have to go kill 3 of these minions that match my symbol. So I run over, use my hammer skill. That's 1 dead. The next one spawned really close. I kill him. The third one also spawned really close. While this is going on, you'll see these little clowns run across. If you get hit by them, it will reset your stacks down to 0. You don't want to have 0 stacks because you can't leave the map. In solo mode, they might have changed this to only need to kill 1, and then you're going to wait till 1:30 before you can leave. But you'll see, I let him run by, and I run to my 3rd guy here, and I'll kill him. And as soon as I do this, you see I get stunned for a second because the other guy ran over there, but now I have this aura around me, this green aura. I've killed 3. I'm just waiting for my exit to spawn. You don't have to go kill more. I'm doing it just because why not kill time? But then I decided I was done. So you're just going to wait till 1:30 and you'll see that your symbol will appear on the map. Everybody's will. And you're just going to run to it and you'll be done. So here we go. 2 and 1. Boom. So my symbol's right here. I just have to get to it. And that's it. You'll get teleported to the middle. Once you walk in, then the mech will end right after. Okay, the very last thing you're going to have to worry about is doing something that they call Velganos in this game. And we just get to do this again with the most recent raid, Behemoth, that they just dropped. But he's going to teleport to the middle. And I guess the best way for me to just explain how this mech works, it's that it's a rotating pizza mech. So 25% of the circle will be safe, and that safe zone will rotate either clockwise or counterclockwise. Completing a full rotation is 1 round, 1 Velganos. And little lore, Velganos is one of the guardians we have to fight back in the day. Lost Ark players love to take any mechanic that we see for the first time. Whatever it gets named, it's normally like that guardian or that character, and it just sticks for eternity. So anytime you see this type of rotating pizza in any raid, it'll be called Velganos. But anyway, in the clown version of this, he does 3 rounds in a row. So the safe zone will always be right up top here, directly behind the clown. And then you'll either go clockwise or counterclockwise for a full circle, and that's 1 round. You'll do 3 of those. The way you know which direction that the circle's going is by watching these stars. The stars will do like a 90-degree spin, clockwise or counterclockwise, 3 times. You'll see. So I'll back it up just for a second so you can see when the stars first spawn. So here we go. Stars, so left, left, right. It's that quick. It's that quick. It's kind of hard to see at first. So it only moves like 90 degrees. You'll see. Boom. Then the other one spawned. Then it reversed. So now I have to go left, left, right. Or counterclockwise, counterclockwise, clockwise. First explosion's behind him. You see that rhythm? It's fixed. Boom, 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 boom. Reverse. Boom, boom, boom. The last one, you'll see like this hammer's kind of going to hit at the same time, so you can walk further out here. Then you guys can use your little sidereal if you want to push some damage real quick, and you're done. That's the fight. That's gate 2. Okay, now the fun begins. Gate 3. I would probably just advise you to bring time stops and whirlwinds. It's really, there's not anything super special about this fight with battle items. So, Gate 3 introduces Marios, and that's what the community calls these little mini games that you have to do. And I do want to briefly mention that if you guys go to Trixian, if you don't know what Trixian is, let me know. But Trixian, press F2 to open your songbook, and you can play a song that teleports you to Trixian, and then you can talk to the lady there, real nice lady, and she'll let you practice different things in Lost Ark that are embedded in raids. One of those things is Mario's. So if you want to go practice there, so you don't have to get to that point in the raid just to wipe, then to restart, you can do that. But the way this gate works is that you have to manage that clown meter above your head. You know, when it fills up, it turns you into a clown for a little bit. You kind of have to manage that and enter these Marios, these little mini games, side scroller mini game at the proper moment in order to complete a mech. And you'll do that twice in solo mode. So the way I kind of figure this thing out and the way that you can manage your meter is anytime he does like a certain attack, he's spawning this little ball on the ground. And you'll understand it with time, but I'll show you again real quick. It's that animation right there. He like kicks his feet out, does a little dance. This little thing right here, puts his hand up, and I know a ball just spawns somewhere on the map. Like I don't see it. It's normally kind of close to him, but you'll see in a second, I am guessing it's down here, so that's why I run south. So when this big rainbow field is toggled on, just standing in it will increase your meter. And I think they nerfed the meter gain in here because there's a couple times where I was struggling to get enough meter. I'm like, did they tone this down for solo mode? But anyway, you'll see when you stand in here, your meter will slowly go up. And then what you want to get, I think, for players who are trying to figure this out, a good rule of thumb is to try and get about halfway. That can be a good starting point. The whole reason why you want to kind of preload your meter is because you want to be able to turn into the Mario as soon as he starts the animation. And we'll show you what that looks like too. But I suggest you guys get some meter early, and then when you have enough, you can kill the ball. Anytime a ball spawns, you're doing one of two things. You're either instantly destroying it, or you're getting some meter from it and then destroying it. You have to kill those balls, it'll explode later if you don't. So this is the animation that he starts Mario. And you'll know any single time that the game starts Mario and wants you to go inside, he'll also spawn this little tower on your minimap. So the first way that you can get meter is by standing on those balls that I just showed you. The second way is letting this tower burn you. It shoots a flamethrower, rotating flamethrower. Standing in it will give you meter. So I noticed a ball spawned here, and we have the flamethrower. So it'll be very easy to get meter. And so he jumps away. I'm like, all right, I'll just stand in this ball here. Get a little bit from the tower too. Now, my only goal is to get inside Mario. And you'll see after a couple seconds when he starts the animation, the flame tower, all that stuff, I'm just waiting for this gigantic red beam to show up in the middle. Do not ever touch this beam unless you're a little clown, or else you'll die. It kills you really quickly. So now we're in Mario. It's a side scroll. You use your arrow keys to move left and right. You use Q to slam your hammer, W to jump. Why they didn't make spacebar W, I will never know. But just get used to it. Have fun running off the map a couple times when you try to spacebar jump over the gap. It'll be fun. Let me know how you enjoyed that. So here we go. You also notice there's a little color over my head. This means I have to kill the same color balls that are inside the map. So I got blue. There's going to be 3 of these balls I have to kill. The only exception is if you get Mario 4. There's 4 different variations. Mario 4 has 4 of the balls inside it, but you only need to kill 3. Always just kill 3. So press G here. You can't walk off. You have to press G or you die. So here's 1. Q to slam it. All right. That bomb will blow up. Be careful. They'll knock you away. Blue. That's 2. Here's the 3rd one. All right. And then when you're done, you can just run out. If you kill the wrong color ball, you'll get stunned. These bombs will explode from time to time. They're proximity detonated. You're done. The only other thing that he'll make you do is run across the field now to do a stagger check. In the real raid, this happens simultaneously. One player's doing Mario, one person's trapped inside this little Iron Maiden. 2 people are trying to free him by running to the left side of the map and do a stagger check on the boss. In solo mode, it just lets you do everything, you know, the best way they can. So there's a couple variations of this. There's saws, then there's hooks, and there's also saws and hooks. I don't know how many variations they'll let you see in solo mode, but you'll see at least the saws and the hooks. So a tip for you guys as you're running this, these saws are on a fixed track, meaning they're not going to show up like in this random spot out of nowhere. They only go top to bottom, and you'll see they're spaced like this far apart. And if you see this gigantic safe space right here, that you should not run there because this is where the saws spawn. You'll see in a second. There they are. And you just want to position yourself to navigate this, obviously, in between. Don't try and stand between 2 saws that are passing each other. There's no reason to do that, and you'll probably get yourself killed, even though I don't think they one-shot anymore. But I'm sure they still hit really hard. But just run through the saws. You're going to have to get used to the speed. There's either slow saws or fast saws. Only 2 different speed variations. You can see how some of these are going slow, some of these are going fast. When you're done, just stagger him. That's the end of it. Okay, here's the other variation I wanted to show. This is the hooks. Just navigate, look for the blank space in between the hooks that are flying by you. Stagger. Easy. So the only other thing that's going to be kind of tricky is called Showtime. This happens halfway through the fight. At 90 bars, he'll take severely reduced damage. So you can just run down here to start Showtime. I'll teach you how I always did it and how a lot of groups did it. You'll want to come down here at 6 o'clock. He'll do a little cutscene for you. And you'll want to stay out here and dodge these yellow explosions here. Once that first one explodes, you're going to have a little target over your head. This means you're going to drop these little bomb puddles at your feet. So I suggest you guys stay on the edge of the map and start running clockwise. So go to the edge of the map, wait for this to explode, start running clockwise. See those 2 puddles that I dropped? So now, as I'm running in after the second puddle, he's winding up to do like a machine gun bullet curtain. And this rotates, it goes like the whole map, and it'll just rotate clockwise, and then he'll reverse counterclockwise. So as you're running in, you're just trying to see which way he's going, and you can get close to him and then just move with him. So I run in, and I got hit by this. Look, it doesn't even matter. No big deal. Let it pass you, and it's going this way. I just walk with it. Once he makes a 180, he's going to reverse direction. So right now, he starts reversing directions. He's only going to go, well, he does a 360 the first time, then reverses direction. Now he's only going to do a 180 with the guns. You'll see here. And then he's also going to summon a bomb. He just summoned one. We can't see it. It's not on my screen, unfortunately. But I just know he summoned it. And because I can't see anywhere it is, I know it's got to be like down here off the screen. And what he's going to do, he's going to do a cone attack at you. But your whole goal here is to make him destroy the bomb that he just planted with his cone attack. So I'm going to run down south. There it is. After a couple seconds, this gigantic cone, it doesn't follow me anymore. You'll have to get used to the timing, but you can see I can just get out of there. Now he's going to do a second cone attack. Same thing, but it's going to be always on the opposite side of where you aimed the first cone. So opposite side of the bomb, essentially. So dodge the yellow stuff, run back up there, and he's going to do another cone. There it is. Stopped following me as I walked out. He shoots it. You're done. So remember before when we were talking about how to purposefully gain some meter in order to go into the Marios when you're a little clown? What I suggest you guys do is after you've done this second bomb attack, or really whenever, it's okay for you to get hit by these yellow attacks on purpose to get some meter, because it's really hard to gain meter with the other methods if you push damage fast after this. So try and tank some of these. Honestly, I think they toned it down because I got hit by 2 of them, and that's only a quarter bar. I don't know if they nerfed it or if it's just for solo mode, but I think 2 of those hits should have given you about half. But anyway, continue with showtime. We stay down at the bottom, wait for these yellow things to spawn. I kind of got a really bad pattern with the overlap. They typically won't do that. But all your goal here is to not get hit by this giant target in the middle. It'll one-shot you. This thing. So just run in a circle until it despawns. When it despawns, you can use the sidereal right now. You're done with showtime. All right, we're going to do this real quick. I think I got Mario 3. I'm hoping I could show you guys. But I wanted to show it's so difficult to gain the meter here. We're going to do the curtain right now. Let's see here, buddy. What do you got for me? All right, we do hooks again. This might have been the same one from earlier. Stagger. You guys know this. You're professionals now. This is easy for you. And I was holding damage to try and purposefully let him trigger something. So now he just did this big animation. What's on my mini map? The tower. So I know it's Mario time. So I have to get meter on purpose, and I'm going to try and do it with the tower. You have to dodge hooks and saws for this next one while you're getting meter. It can be very, very visual overload, so just be patient with yourself. You can see how long this takes. I got it at the very last second right there. All right, this is Mario 3. This is typically what people consider the hardest Mario. Might take you the biggest time commitment to get down packed. A lot of people hate Mario 4 too, but you know, you'll get it. A little bit of practice, use Trixie and it'll be your best friend. So just start running. Spacebar, you have to kill 3 of the red balls. A tip for you guys when you're doing this is now that there's missiles that shoot both top and bottom. It takes you a while to crawl up when you press G here, and you're also invincible. So you want to kind of time it. Wait till the bottom missile is like here, and then press G, you'll see. So I wait, now I press G. You'll see this hit me, but I'm invincible, and now I can run. Now you have to spacebar over these missiles while dodging the clowns, while killing the balls that match your color. So don't be afraid to use the whole back and forth of the map here. Spacebar or a jump, not spacebar, W. Once you get to this top floor, there's going to be a big guy. Do not kill him, just jump over him. So you'll see I wait, I run, jump, and then jump. Don't worry about him, just run. So this platform here, you can get either a low bomb or a high bomb. The high bombs you can just walk under. The low bombs you have to jump over. The amount of time you're invincible when you press G to jump down is very small. When you're crawling up, it lasts a little bit. You saw you had to crawl up, scurry, trying to stand up, and you're okay. But when you're jumping down, do not do that same technique because you're pretty much not invincible for any amount of time. So you'll see I press G, jump down real quickly. I'm going to let this bomb pass. Look at that. I waited till it was pretty much past. This bomb will explode. Jump. Kill these nerds. Jump. Jump down. Kill this last red bomb. And then just jump, 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 or kill these guys. And then press G and you're done. All right? That's like the toughest Mario people consider normally. All right. After that, you just kill the clown, guys. You did it. He's at 0 bars. You cleared the dungeon. Let's go. Way to go, everyone. Congratulations. You're amazing. Thanks for watching. You know, I really... Oh, God. Oh, God. Just kidding, guys. You're not done yet. It's bingo time. Okay. So, bingo. The way bingo works is that you have to periodically make a whole row of these little skulls. And the way that you can control when a tile flips is with these bombs that he puts over your head. So when you start the fight, you'll see a couple of tiles will flip. There's always 2 tiles that will flip. Every 3 bombs that he places on your head, you need to make a bingo. Additionally, you get 1 get out of jail free card with your sidereal. Your sidereal will always be full when you do this. So don't use it, just save it. And the one that gets you out of jail is Control C, Anana. She's your lifeline. And we'll see. I definitely on purpose use Anana here to show you guys. Definitely didn't mess up or anything. So here we go. We're going to beat him up and wait for that bomb to spawn. I'm just stepping away. These hula hoops shoot fire. Very annoying. I was also scouting the map, trying to see what was going on, where the tiles were. So I should get a bomb here soon. He does about 3 attacks before he summons the first bomb. Look away. Anytime he teleports, you'll see him disappear and reappear. Like quickly like that, look away. Look away. Turns around, does a little Medusa thing. So a bomb should be coming out right now. Nice dodge, nerd. And I'm placing the bomb here. So it's going to flip this tile, and this tile. It's whatever one you're standing on, plus the neighboring tiles. It will not affect anything diagonal of you, okay? So the tiles that are blank turn to skulls, and the skull tile turns blank. You'll see you drop this bomb in a second, then you can walk off. Stay away, it'll blow up. It's got a pretty big radius, like that big, I'd say. There you go. So that's 1 bomb. So I can make a bingo right now if my next bomb goes up here. So this next one, I just want to do like some crowd control, maybe drop it in the corner would have been my plan. If the following doesn't happen, you're going to see. So this is the second bomb. Okay, this was a good one. This was fine. Everything going according to plan. So it'll flip these 2 and that one will go back to normal. So now I need to make a bingo with this 3rd bomb. And I might have greeted some surge cannon damage if my memory serves in it. But it worked out. So right here, I tried to get that off. Then I spacebarred out of this next one right onto a bomb, a skull tile. This is good though. I did this all on purpose to showcase all these different mechanics for you guys. So if you touch one of these skull tiles, you have this little mini game that shows up. And you have to spam your space bar in order to fill it up. Now I just got that 3rd bomb on me. So I made the decision that I am not going to make it all the way up top in time. And I will say the worst thing you can do is drop a bomb just in the middle of the field. It'll make your life much harder. So don't panic. I just go, okay, I'm just going to drop the bomb wherever it drops here, and then I'll use a Nana. So now you can see it's going to flip this tile, this one will get a skull. So anyway, I run over, Control C. This little bomb thing, he'll do this every time he's doing this. This is what you need the bomb for, or else he'll kill you. Now you just beat him up. This is a free DPS window. whether or not you use a Nana. If you make the bingo, free DPS window. You mess up on purpose, free DPS window. So now we start again. There's the bomb. I'm going to put it right back in the same spot this time. Oh yeah, you have these fun hammers too, guys. That's going to catch you off guard. So just keep an eye whenever those swing. Those will probably kill you for a while. They have a delayed spawn, so you'll see the indicator, you'll run away from it, then a couple seconds later they actually swing. And that caught me off guard for a long time when you're trying to manage all these other elements. Next bomb I don't care about, doesn't matter, I'm just putting it on the edge here. Because the last bomb is going to go up top that I was telling you guys about to make the bingo. And each time you do this, I saw his health. It'll do about 14 bars. So I stopped doing damage so I could show you guys. Anytime you successfully do this bingo thing, or even when you use a Nana to get out of jail free, that whole series of events where he teleports, makes his portal, does about 14 bars of damage. So I just drop the bomb. It'll flip over these two tiles. Well, these three, but these two that I want. And you'll see it makes a bingo. All 5 of these skulls will flip over and turn red. What that means is that they will never, ever, ever turn back over again. So let's say that I didn't kill him here, and then I dropped a bomb right here on this tile. This white one would turn normal. This white one would turn normal. This normal one would turn white. Nothing would change here. This would remain red. So that can help you when you're trying to make bingos going forward. You'll never flip these over. And you can make bingos. You're also invincible for 10 seconds. That's what I was just showing you guys. Boom. It explodes. The clown dies. You're bingo masters. Okay? You're ready to go sit in on your grandma's game. You know, show her and all her lady friends who's boss. Who the real bingo king and queens are. But thank you guys for watching. I hope this was very helpful. If you guys have questions at all, or you would like a video on anything Lost Ark related, just let me know in the comments, or come by on Twitch, okay? I love when you guys do that. Makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day.